Hey guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and stuff. It's real fucking weird, but it's tarot. If it wasn't weird, why read it? Why watch it? I have one earbud in, one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. That would kick ass. Reading soap, bath bombs at wtfLisa Etsy. I have Post Malone, Goodbyes, featuring Young Thug. Uh, and as it says in my bio, I'm a terrible singer, so you're gonna have to live with that, all right? I'm gonna start it over. I was getting the energy this morning before I started recording of old wounds, old injuries. Why? Well, it's a little colder. It's wintertime as I read, and old wounds sometimes get triggered by the cold weather. You know, if you have muscle stuff, arthritis, different ailments and different things, the cold weather can trigger that. I'm going through that a bit, and it sucks. Those of you on the ascension path, you know what it does to your back. Good times. Uh, some of you, it's different spots, different places, different ailments, but when your back pain is no joke. Same vibe is the energy. Again, how the cold triggers old wounds. But this isn't in the physical sense. It's in the way if someone feels left out in the cold, you freeze them out, and now they're feeling it. Bear with me. Again, the cold weather is making my voice all fucked up. I'm gonna drink some soda because I need caffeine. It's early in the morning. But it is an energy, and someone's just gonna have to admit defeat. Is the energy with the non-physical side. The physical side, do the due diligence, do the correct treatments. It'll be manageable. In some cases, you may have to take time to rest, to treat it, whatever it is. Do the due diligence, you'll be all right. Other vibe is someone needs to face fact that they're left out in the cold for a reason and they won't be let back in. I'm going to start the song over again because I've talked a lot. Let's get into the cards. That's the energy, though. Left out in the cold and old wounds. Lovely morning stuff. When morning is in good morning or morning is in mourning a loss. You guys are the same. Too much pleasure is pain. My girl slights me in vain. All I do is complain. Need something to change. Need to take off the edge. So fuck it all tonight. And don't tell me to shut up when you know you talk too much. I really like his voice, but you don't got shit to say. I want you out of my head. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I could save you. Lost cause. I need to be saved too. But I'm no good at goodbye. Same vibe as protection, banishing spells. I've been feeling that all week. Now, I was about to say Post Malone, wonderful voice. I like his voice a lot, but I heard he smells. That sounds mean, but then he's also said he's anti-deodorant or something, and he's like, yeah, I smell. Love his voice, though. It's so good. I was supposed to work a show last New Year's Eve. I want you out of my head. And I can't remember where I ended up instead, but I was a little bummed. I was like, I kind of really wanted to see that show. He was playing at like Fontainebleau here in Vegas. Wait, maybe someday I will check it out. I'm not a big fan. I just like his voice a lot, and I think he would sound amazing live. Like, I think it would be a fun show. Anyway, sorry. I'm just rambling on. It is this energy, though. Life goes on. Someone's left out in the cold. They have to face it. And someone else's life is moving on. Bigger, better, better, blessed us, while the other person's freezing. But their own behavior, their own actions are what caused them to be left out in the cold and not let back in. And it may hurt their feelings, but they did it to themselves. Let's get some cards. I just keep babbling on. It's almost like this energy doesn't matter. But it matters to them, but it's like too little too late, bitch. The damage is done. 8 of Cups, Hierophant, but Page of Cups. Someone just really thought, I don't know what they thought, that they were always allowed to come back, that they're just always so precious, and they're finding out they're not so precious, and maybe things are better without them. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I'm no good at goodbyes. In some cases, someone could be ghosted because it's like every time you try to run away from this person, they cry, they act a fool, and it's just tedious. In some cases, you've already said goodbye, but the person or the energy. It could be an energy, because sometimes, and I deal with this, I will only use the same few examples. I don't talk about everyone, but they're all kind of the same. Too legit to quit. Bow, bow. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Bow, bow. Sorry, it just started. MC Hammer and Saja, too legit to quit. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's like hive mind energy. You'll meet the same asshole, but they're different people, but they might as well be the same. They act the same. They're just as dumb. Hive mind. This is that energy, though. Now that some of you recognize the patterns of these type of people, you know who to avoid and leave behind. So in some cases, there could be some people, new energy, new people with the same energy, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but you've dealt with that before, so you're like, nah, I'm good, bitch. Too legit to quit. Hey! This song makes me happy. It's from my childhood, and we would do that too legit to quit dance. I don't know that people did this. I just do that, but they definitely did the too legit to quit, or variations of it. Hammer was the man for a brief time when in my childhood. Everyone wanted the pants, parachute pants, I think they're called. Everyone did the Running Man. We had the spandex. It was awesome. Too legit. It was really funny. I was in elementary school during this time, and all these little kids with the hammer pants. And now that I look back, it's cute. But at the time, we're like, yeah, we're so tough and cool. We're in elementary school, bitch. Like, oh my god. Too legit to quit. I'm old, by the way. So. Too legit. I just don't have time for this. Why? It's really stupid. Maybe in some cases you might find yourself slip a little bit, but you get yourself right back up. I mean, I have a problem online. It's just stupid. I know there's no point in a lot of the online shit, but occasionally I'll get carried away too. And it's like old habits, but Knight of Swords, you correct yourself. World energy really quick. It's funny too. World energy implies internet. And I'm a Gemini, Knight of Swords. So the reminder to myself not to get caught up in bullshit that don't matter. Who cares what some weird bot in another country is typing? Who cares what some ridiculous drunk who has nothing to offer the world but talking, babbling nonsense has to offer? You know, I know I'm just as weird too, and there's no point in me being an asshole. Like, none of it helps anything. Well, that's going on online in the fake world. The real world's falling apart, baby. We got other things to do. Too legit. Get buck. I wish I could do the Running Man sitting down. That doesn't make any sense, but, you know. Same vibe, too, as people, they play online all day. You know, I argued with bots and people in other countries. I'm saving America. Like, what? Bots don't vote. They're bots. They're not real. People in other countries don't vote. What are you doing? I keep seeing people congratulating themselves online for bullshit, and I'm like, what? Also, this could be that energy again. You already know. You can tell looking at some people when they're lying about who they are. Very different from people who are very open and honest about it. You got people like God, why is Madison Cawthorn popping in my head? If you don't know who that is, I forgot what state he was from, but he was a MAGA something in the government. And then there was the video of him having sex with his man cousin, his boy cousin. So not only was he secretly this, but he kept it in the family. It was like, oh my god, that's the energy I get. People who pretend to be one way in public, but something else, you know, just to stay away from them. Fake ass motherfuckers. A little different from people who are just open, honest, and cool. Family issues. I just talked about the cousin fucker. Now this comes up. Same vibe too. It's like, not just family. If they roll with weird groups, you know to avoid them. The red flags is really what I'm thinking. A lot of you have had to learn a lot of lessons either by dealing with assholes. Some of you out of obligation, their family. You felt obligated. You tried to help them in some way because you have a good heart. Whatever it is, you know now there are some people, they can't be helped and they're going to bring you down and you're too legit to quit. So, I mean, most cases you're like, you shouldn't quit on people. Yeah, you should. Helping them makes you quit the other things you were meant for. In some cases, you gotta quit fucking around and playing pretend and get real. People congratulating themselves for things they've never done and things that literally don't fucking help. You're an idiot. Get out of here. Energy vampire idiots. Again, people congratulating themselves for things they haven't accomplished. Like, I'm helping democracy. You argued with a bot and with someone in Australia. Neither of those things vote. How have you been? You are a poopy flavored lollipop. Too legit to quit. Stop listening. You leave. It's almost an energy of two. It's like there's a reason why the internet's become an adult daycare instead of something productive and fun. A source of misinformation and just a place where it's a waste of time now. I can still see you standing there with that energy. It's like, why are you still here? I just got a flash of the end of Ferris Bueller, and he's like, go home, it's over. In some cases, if it's not internet related, because in some cases the real life people you deal with will also bother you on that. Or that's the only way they're allowed to contact you, because you don't want them in person. It is this energy of you're left at a distance, left in the cold for a reason. Think about it. What did you want from me? You're a mess. You don't do anything. But I can still see you standing there as a lingering vibe. I have, and I was babbling about it the other night on YouTube in a writing on a post. I have this Aquarius. And it's just been weird. Our encounters are brief, but they're every couple years. But I skipped the last... I've had 2 times now of failure with this man. And it's not even a significant relationship, but for some reason it is. We seem to have this past life deal happening. So, last time I felt his energy lurking, he ends up texting me. And I left him on red, and then I couldn't afford my phone bill. I had 2 phones at the time. I couldn't afford my phone bill, so I just gave up that number, so he can't text me anymore. And I was like, good, because I was not planning on responding. Left on red. That was 2 years ago. So now we're moving into it's really close to his pattern of showing up. And he has been in my energy. The songs, he's an Aquarius. This song, Waiting for a Star to Fall. The star is Aquarius. The star card in tarot is Aquarius. That song shows up. And then sometimes either, I've had both, where his initial will be in the clouds above my house, or a penis-shaped cloud. Every time he shows up, there's always a penis-shaped cloud above my house, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, so he's gonna show up now, and he does. And I'm like, why is your presence announced by a penis-shaped cloud? He's also an Aquarius, and the Aquarius are a mix of air and water and clouds, so it just cracks me up. Sometimes, I don't know, spooky shit is weird. So now I know, okay, defenses, protection, and just try to avoid him. So if you know me in real life in Vegas and you see me wearing a wig and you're like, she's lost her mind, no, I'm hiding from somebody. I'm sorry, and we are not right for each other. And it is that energy again. Some of you, you're not, and you're gonna go out in disguises in public because you're like, oh god. But some of you, again, it is an energy of blocking, ghosting. Like, how many times can you tell someone you don't want anything to do with them before they figure it out? Same vibe as you may have to explain to some people that they've never been a part of the plan. That they're just a catastrophe. They need to let you go. Not you have to let them go. I feel like you have let them go. It's just they need to accept it now. 2 of Cups, but Page of Swords, 6 of Swords. I don't know if they think it's all good in the hood, or that they will always, all I have to do is say I'm sorry and it's fine. But 10 of Wands has already been proven, 4 Cups and 10 of Wands in the past. But saying sorry gets nowhere with you. You do the same shit over and over. I'm not going to repeat the cycle with you. I'm sorry if leaving you out in the cold raises old wounds, but you're the bitch who caused the wounds in the first place.